All right. So anyways, in English, we have a specific pronunciation in past tense for regular verbs. And we have three rules. In English, we have an original sound in the infinitive form of the verb. And counting on that, we have the first rule. Pronounce T after all voices, consonant sounds. Sh, ch, s, x. And it's not beatboxing. That are the sounds of the verbs in the original form. Rule number 2, pronounce with D at the end. After all voiced consonant sounds, B, G, J, L, N, R, V, Z, after vowels, except D. And rule number 3, pronounce id after T and D. In Spanish, teacher Alan, not Spanish, but in different words, I have a document for all of you. I have the same rules here. So let's go one by one. One by one. Pay attention to this. Number 1, pronounce with T after all voiceless consonant sounds. Voiceless consonant sounds. So in past, we will pronounce with T at the end in all the verbs which original form ends with voiceless consonant sounds. What are voiceless consonant sounds, teacher Alan? Voiceless consonant sounds are the following. These sounds. Let's see some examples. Age, aged in past. Ask, ask. No asked, no asked, is asked with T, asked. So this is the sound of K, ask, asked. Okay, cash, cash. As you can see in rule number 1, we have the sound of SH, shh, cash. So we pronounce it with T, cashed. No cashed, cashed. Check, check, check. What is that sound? It's a voiceless sound. Checked, checked. Cook, cook. You see, it's the sound of the K. Cook, cooked with T. Cough, cough, cough is the sound of the F. So the past tense sound is coughed. Dance, dance is the sound of S, dance. So in past, we pronounce it danced. Danced. What is that sound? The T sound, you put your tongue in the middle of your teeth. Asked, cashed, checked, cooked, coughed, danced, developed, develop. What is the last sound? The sound of P, develop. So it's not developed, is developed. Discuss. The sound of the S. Discussed. Let's find something with X. So maybe some of you pronounce like this. Fixed. Not correct. Is fixed. Fixed. That's the sound of the X. Are we good with the first group of verbs? So, something very important that I would like to remark, and I will say it in Spanish, is no porque el verbo termine en K, quiere decir que exactamente yo le voy a agregar T. Son los sonidos, no las letras que terminan. Obviamente que el sonido, cuando yo termino el verbo original en K, probablemente el sonido va a ser el de la K, pero no siempre, solo porque termine en una letra es que va a pronunciarse con T, pero el sonido es por lo que nos guiamos. Saying that, let's continue in English. Let's see. Repeat, please. Everyone in your houses. Aged. Aged. Asked. Asked. Cashed. Remember that sound at the end. Asked. Cashed. Cashed. Next one, checked. Repeat in your houses, checked. Cooked. So what happened is that most of you will see something like this. Let's see. So let's pronounce. Aged. Asked. Asked. Cashed. Checked. Checked. Cooked. Cooked. Coughed. Coughed. Danced. Danced. Very good. Okay. Let's try with the next group. Let's try with the next group. The next group, voiced sounds. Voiced sounds. And we pronounce it with D at the end in the follow with sounds. B, G, J, L, M, N, R with the sound is R, V, and Z. And vowel sounds. For example, advise. So the sound of the Z is with the throat, Z. Sound of the S is only with the tongue and the teeth. But this one is different. It's not advice. Advice is in the accent, my friend. And we don't want to talk like that. It's advise, advise, advise. So in past tense is advised. What is the difference of this sound? So I use my tongue, but I relax my tongue. Advised. You see, I relax my tongue at the end. Advised. Difference between sounds. Advised. Asked. Not relaxing in T sound. Asked. In D sound, delta, relaxing. Advised. Agreed. Answered. What is this sound? R. The sound of the R. Answer. So answered. No, answered. It's answered. Appear. Appeared. This is the pronunciation in past tense. Appeared. Apply. I is a vowel sound. I. Apply. Applied. Arrange. G. Is the G sound. Arrange. Arranged. Love. Love. Is V as in Victor, you see? Love. It's not loved. It's loved. Loved. Mail. L. The sound of the L. Mail. Mailed. Mailed. No mailed. Mailed. Measure. Sound of the R. Measured. Mention. Mention. The sound of the N. Mentioned. Name. The sound of the M. Named. Let's see. Look at this one. Climb. Climb. The sound of the B. Climbed. Hurry. Hurry. The last sound is the sound of a vowel. So it's not hurried, it's hurried. So this is the second group. This is the second group. The thing is, what confuses us a lot is the way the verbs are written. So we have advice, agreed, answered, lied, loved, moved, name, belong, belong. So let's read. Repeat in your houses. Advised. Advised. Agreed. Answered. Answered. Applied. Loved. Moved. Named. And belonged. Not belonged, belonged. And the last group, we pronounce all the verbs with id, verbs that in the original form of the verb, the last sound, the last syllable sound is a T or a D. Accept, accepted, id, add, added. You see, the last sound of the verb is with T or D. Afford, afforded, anticipate. That's the sound of a T. So anticipated. Appoint, appointed. Appreciate, appreciated. Decide, decided. So the only verbs pronounced with id are the verbs which ends in the sound of T or D. And that's all. That's how we pronounce regular verbs in past tense. Questions? Questions so far? What you need to memorize is this. So let's go to the presentation. Pronounce T after all voices, consonant sounds. The sound of the F, the K, the P, SH, CH, S, and X. Except T. Number 2, after all voiced consonant sounds, B, G, J, L, M, N, R, V, Z. And pronounce with id all the verbs ending with T and D. So talking about that, you can find this presentation in your platform. You can find it in your platform. So what we will do is the following. First, I will say the infinitive form you pronounce with past tense. Infinitive form, past tense. I will choose some of you to repeat and tell me the past tense form of the verbs. We will practice step by step, no worries. So, S3, past tense of ask.
Asked.
Asked, Very good. Let's see. Jose Gonzalez. Love. Love. Past tense of love.
Loved.
Loved. Excellent. Let's see. Alexa. Accept. Past tense of accept.
Accept.
Feature your microphone.
Thank you. So the sound in Spanish, id, is the same to add it here. Accepted. Added. Literally, this is the sound in Spanish. Accepted. Afforded. Anticipated. Okay. Abraham. Cash.
Catched.
Excellent. Senif. Answer.
Answered.
Excellent. With the answered. The. Everybody practice this sound. The. Answered. Answered. Agreed. The. Cooked. Practice this sound. Asked. Cashed. Checked. Cooked. Mr. Moreno. Past tense of afford.
Afforded.
Afforded. Excellent. Naomi, anticipate.
Anticipated.
Anticipated. Excellent. Edwin, check.
Checked.
Excellent. Manuel, cook.
Cooked.
Excellent. Luis, cough.
Cock.
Excellent. Lluvia, dance.
Then
Excellent. Brainer, develop. Develop.
Develop.
Developed.
Develop.
Thank you. Erika, advise.
advice.
Excellent. Danny, agree.
Agreed. Agreed.
Excellent. Aurea, love.
Love.
Excellent. Very good. Jose Rosario, mail.
Mailed.
Awesome. Great. Michelle, appear.
Appeared.
Appeared. Let's see. Gonzalo, move. Move.
Move.
Excellent. Let's continue. Mr. Lopez, offer.
Offered.
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 Excellent. Let's see. Abraham. Add.
Added.
Lluvia. Afford.
Afforded.
Excellent. Alexa. Appoint.
Appointed.
Appointed. Excellent. Mr. Lopez. Appreciate. Appreciate.
Appreciate. Appreciate.
Appreciated. Repeat.
Appreciated.
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 Excellent. Jose Gonzalez. Benefit.
Benefit.
Benefit. Benefited. Remember, at ease. Naomi. Collect.
Collective.
Collected. Excellent. Let's find other verbs here. Luis. Dress.
Dressed.
Dressed. Repeat. Dressed.
Dressed.
So remember, everybody, practice again the sound of the T. T, t, t. Dressed. Dressed. Discussed. Endorsed. Established. Helped. Brainer. Establish.
Established.
Finish. Erika.
Finished.
Finished. Okay. Aurea. Call.
Called.
Called. With D.
Called.
Remember, sound of the L is with D. Sí. José Rosario. Decide.
Decide.
Decided.
Decide.
Let's go again with the T sound. Mr. Moreno, fix.
Fixed.
Excellent. Esri, help.
Helped.
Very good. Let's see. Let's go to the D sound. Michelle, belong.
Belong.
Belonged. Belonged.
Belong.
Mirandi, are you there? So, Danny, borrow. Borrow.
Borrowed. Borrowed.
Borrowed. Gonzalo, born.
Warned.
Born. Excellent. Let's see. Esri, prepare.
Prepared.
Excellent. Let's see, Manuel. Rain.
Rained.
You got it. Alexa, create.
Created.
Excellent. Let's see. Edwin, demand.
Demanded.
Lluvia, distribute. Distribute.
Distributed.
Excellent. Distributed. Brainer. Complete.
Sorry. Completed.
Completed. Excellent. Luis. Estimate. Estimate.
Estimated.
Estimated. Okay, let's see. Sanif. Explode.
Exploded.
Exploded. Let's see. Erika. Float. Float.
Floated.
Floated. Excellent. Naomi. Heat. Heat.
Heated.
Heated. Excellent. Questions, class? Questions with pronunciation. So as you can see, not because a verb is written like this, I will pronounce it played. Played. What is the correct pronunciation for this one, Esri?
Sorry, which word? Play it.
Play.
Play it.
Play.
Played.
Played. With T or with delta? Tomato or delta?
Tomato.
Not tomato.
Delta.
It's delta. Why? Why? Because play, the verb play, the last syllable is a consonant, it's a vowel sound. Play. A, B, C, D, F, G. A is the sound of the A. Played. That's what is with D. So I'm going to speak in Spanish a little bit, okay? So you can understand better. And with this, I will finish this explanation. ¿Cuál es la clave para pronunciar un verbo en pasado? El verbo en su forma original tiene que tener estos sonidos. No exactamente que termine con estas letras, pero tiene que tener estos sonidos. Por ejemplo, el verbo ask, ¿cuál es ese sonido, class? El de la K, ¿verdad? Entonces, lo pronuncio con T en pasado.
T.
El verbo cash, cash, digo, ok, el sonido, ok, SH es con T. La última sílaba es la clave para saber si yo lo pronuncio con T, con D, con tango, con delta o con id. Si el sonido termina en estas letras, ¿sí? Tiene que ser el sonido, por ejemplo, el verbo love. Love. Ese es el sonido de la V. No es love, es love. Love. Entonces, la última sílaba, el último sonido, es lo que me dice cómo voy a pronunciarlo en pasado. Es con D. Si yo lo encuentro así, miren cómo lo estoy escribiendo. ¿Sí? Loved es la pronunciación correcta. No se confundan por el ed, loved. No. Piensen en el verbo original, love. Ok, love es un verbo que está en la lista del segundo grupo, el sonido de la V. Entonces es loved. Order. Order. Order es el sonido de la R. ¿Ven? La última sílaba. Order. El último sonido es lo que me va a decir. Entonces, ¿es ordered o ordered? ¿Qué piensan?
Ordered.
Ordered. Si el sonido termina en un sonido igual al de una vocal, como apply, apply es el sonido de una vocal. El otro sonido de la vocal, destroy, destroy, i. El último sonido es el de una vocal, i. ¿Y cuáles son los únicos que sí vamos a pronunciar con id, como si fuera ed? Los que el último sonido sea el de t o el sonido de la d, como accept, add, afford, afford. Es el sonido de la d, afford, accept, el sonido de la t. Estos son del grupo 3. Accept, accepted. Add, added. Afford, afforded. Son los únicos que vamos a pronunciar así. Decide, decided. Demand, demanded. Create. What is the pronunciation of create in past, class?
Created.
Created.
Created. That's the only time when a verb in past will be pronounced with id. Is that clear? We will practice a lot, but I am very interested. Interest? Interest? What is the last sound of interest?
T.
It's a T, right? So what's the past tense?
Interest.
Interested. El último sonido es el de la T, interest. Entonces, los que terminan con el sonido de la T y la D son los que se pronuncian con id en pasado, interested. So I'm very interested that you can pronounce these verbs correctly, because on the videos